Everything changes in Heartland Season 19, Episode 9. The trailer makes that very clear. From the very first shot, you can feel the tension rising, like something big is about to shift for everyone at the ranch. The emotions are stronger, the stakes are higher, and the energy feels completely different. This isn't just another episode. This is the moment that fans have been waiting for. The moment where small choices turn into life-changing decisions. The trailer doesn't show much, but what it does show is powerful enough to get every Heartland fan talking. And trust me, there is a reason it looks this good. The Season 19, Episode 9 trailer opens with a quiet but emotional scene. The kind that Heartland loves to use right before something big happens. We see Amy standing outside, looking thoughtful, almost as if she's trying to figure out the best way to handle something close to her heart. The wind, the silence, and the look on her face create a heavy feeling. And it instantly tells the audience that this episode will focus on an important turning point for her. Even though the trailer doesn't say what the problem is, the mood alone is enough to make viewers lean forward. It hints at a choice or challenge waiting for her, one that could shape the rest of the season. Then the trailer shifts. We see quick flashes of the other characters. Lou appears in a moment that seems tense and uncertain, suggesting that she might be dealing with a personal or leadership issue. There's something in her eyes that shows she's carrying pressure. And the trailer uses that moment to build a sense of suspense around her storyline. Jack also appears briefly, giving one of those steady, grounding looks he's known for, almost as if he senses the storm heading toward the family. His presence adds a layer of seriousness, as if he knows more than he's saying. We also get short glimpses of Tim, Katie, and even Lindy, each of them hinting at smaller story threads that all seem to connect to the emotional tone of the episode. The pacing of the shots is fast, almost like the trailer wants to show just enough to spark questions, but not enough to give away the heart of the story. The music adds to that feeling, growing stronger with each cut, rising in a way that makes you feel like everything is building toward one emotional moment. Overall, the trailer doesn't reveal the plot directly, but it paints a clear picture. Episode 9 will be deep, heartfelt, and full of moments that push the characters forward. It's the kind of trailer that leaves viewers excited, nervous, and eager to know what comes next. From the moment the trailer shifts into its faster rhythm, you can feel that Episode 9 is hiding something big just beneath the surface. The scenes don't spell out the story, but they give us just enough to sense that the characters are about to face moments that test their strength, relationships, and trust. And one of the biggest teases comes through Amy's arc. In one quick shot, we see her looking toward a horse that seems uneasy, almost troubled. The way she moves toward its low, careful focus suggests that this horse may be tied to a deeper emotional issue. It hints that Episode 9 might bring back some of Amy's classic challenges. It's the kind where helping a horse also forces her to confront something within herself. Her expression isn't fearful, it's thoughtful, maybe even a little torn, as if she knows whatever she's about to do could change the direction she's been moving in. Another key moment comes from Lou's part of the trailer. She appears in a scene where she's mid-conversation, and even without hearing the words, the tension is clear. Her posture is stiff, her tone looks sharp, and whoever she's speaking to seems just as worked up. This could mean a disagreement tied to Heartland's future, or maybe a personal decision she's been trying to avoid. Lou's storylines often revolve around responsibility and tough choices, so this short clip might be teasing a major turning point for her, possibly a conflict that forces her to rethink her priorities. The trailer doesn't show the outcome, but the emotion behind the moment is enough to suggest big change. Then there's Jack. His trailer moment is small, but powerful. He's sitting at the dining table, staring down for a brief second before looking up with that familiar mix of strength and worry. It's the kind of shot Heartland uses when Jack senses trouble long before anyone else does. It could be concern for Amy, tension with Tim, or something affecting the ranch itself. Whatever it is, his expression tells us that the coming episode will pull heavily on the family's foundation, and Jack will likely be at the center of holding everyone together. Even Tim's appearance adds more weight to the story. He walks through the ranch grounds with a serious look, as if he's trying to solve a problem before it gets out of control. Tim rarely shows quiet reflection unless something large is happening behind the scenes. This clip hints that he may step into a bigger role, possibly helping someone he didn't expect to, or dealing with an issue that hits closer to home than he's ready for. All these tiny hints Sami's quiet worry, lose sharp tension, Jax. Heavy thoughts? Tim's focused walk come together to create a picture of an episode where emotions run high and decisions carry real consequences. The trailer doesn't reveal the mystery directly, but it makes one thing clear. Episode 9 is building toward something powerful, and every character feels it coming. What truly makes the Episode 9 trailer stand out are the quiet details. Little moments that most viewers might miss on the first watch, but tell us far more than the trailer openly reveals. These are the shots that don't ask for attention, yet somehow feel the most meaningful. One of the strongest examples is a brief, almost blink-and-numisset moment where the camera lingers on the ranch gate. It's slightly open, swaying with the wind. Heartland has used this kind of imagery before to symbolize change, transition, or an emotional shift happening within the family. An open gate often suggests that someone is either coming into a new chapter or preparing to walk out of one. The trailer doesn't explain who or what this relates to, but the symbol alone adds a layer of quiet tension. Another detail appears during a short, wide shot of Heartland's yard. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary scene, but if you look closely, one of the horses in the back seems restless, pacing, turning, reacting to something unseen. Heartland often uses the behavior of horses as emotional mirrors for the characters. A troubled horse usually means someone at the ranch is carrying worry, fear, or confusion. This tiny background moment could be pointing toward Amy's struggle, or foreshadowing a conflict that hasn't yet surfaced in the main story. We also get a quick flash of Amy holding a small object in her hand, a bracelet, a photo, or something equally personal. The trailer is careful not to let us see exactly what it is, but the way she looks at it suggests it has deep emotional meaning. It might be tied to a memory, a promise, or someone she's been thinking about. Heartland rarely includes props without purpose, so whatever Amy is holding is likely connected to the emotional weight of Episode 9. That single second speaks more than a full scene. There's also a moment where Lou stands near a window, sunlight falling only halfway across her face, half bright, half shadowed. Visually, it's a powerful image. It shows the push and pull she may be feeling. A choice between two paths. A conflict between what she wants and what she believes she should do. Even without dialogue, the lighting alone tells us Lou is stuck in the middle of something she hasn't found the courage to confront yet. And then there's Jack's scene. Behind him, the fireplace glows low, smaller than usual. That subtle detail matters. When Heartland wants to show unity or warmth, the fire is bright and steady. But here it's almost fading, as if representing worry settling in, or the emotional coldness that comes when the family is facing uncertainty. This tiny background clue suggests that Episode 9 will challenge the ranch's stability and Jack's sense of control. These symbolic moments in open gate, a restless horse, mysterious object, shifting light, a dim fire, are the heart of what makes this trailer so powerful. They don't reveal the plot directly, but they whisper hints of what's coming. Episode 9 isn't just another chapter, it's a turning point. And the trailer plants these clues quietly, asking viewers to look deeper and feel the weight behind every shot. One of the most striking things about the Episode 9 trailer is how it captures the characters in moments where their emotions feel close to the surface, even though nobody says a single word. The silence in these clips speaks louder than any dialogue could, and that is exactly why the tension feels so real. Heartland has always been a show built on relationships, family bonds, friendships, and the quiet connections between people who have been through everything together. And in these brief seconds, you can tell that something is shifting between them. Amy's emotional tone is one of the clearest examples. The trailer doesn't show her crying or upset, but there's a softness in her eyes that makes you feel she's carrying unspoken weight. It's the kind of look she gets when she's torn between doing what she feels is right and what might be best for the people around her. She's standing near a horse in one scene, but it's not the horse she's focused on. It's something deeper, something she hasn't fully shared with anyone yet. That quiet, thoughtful expression hints that Episode 9 will push her to reflect on choices. she has avoided or feelings she has tried to bury for too long. Meanwhile, Lou's tension seems to be coming from a completely different direction. Her moments in the trailer are quick, but the frustration on her face is unmistakable. Her shoulders are tight, her jaw is set, and she looks like she's holding back words she wants to say but doesn't. This kind of emotion from Lou usually means she's trying to protect someone or herself from a difficult truth. It raises questions. Who is she in conflict with? What decision is she struggling to make? The trailer doesn't say, but the tension in her body language suggests this will be a storyline that tests her leadership and her heart. Jack's presence in the trailer brings a different kind of emotion. He isn't angry or frustrated. Instead, he looks deeply worried. It's the look he gives when he senses trouble ahead before anyone else does. His eyes move slowly across the room, as if he's searching for answers or bracing himself for a hard conversation. When Jack carries this kind of weight, it usually means the family is about to face a situation that pulls at old scars or stirs up fears they've worked hard to heal from. Tim's emotional moment is more subtle, but equally important. He's shown walking alone, his expression tight with thought. Tim doesn't like being vulnerable, so when the trailer shows him looking unsure, you know something personal is happening. Whether it's about family, responsibility, or someone he cares about. That shot suggests Tim may have to confront something he wished he could avoid. Together, these emotional threads paint a clear picture. Episode 9 will challenge the relationships at the heart of Heartland. It will push characters to reveal truth, face themselves, or step into difficult conversations. The trailer doesn't give away the reasons behind the tension, but it shows us enough to feel that everyone is standing on the edge of something important, and once this episode unfolds, things may not go back to the way they were before. What makes the episode 9 trailer so gripping is the way it slowly turns quiet emotion into real tension. You can feel the conflict rising, even though the trailer only gives us tiny pieces. It doesn't rely on loud arguments or dramatic scenes. Instead, it shows those small, powerful moments where the characters are just starting to feel pressure build around them. These are the moments right before something changes. And the trailer captures that feeling perfectly. One of the strongest hints of conflict appears in a brief shot, where Amy steps back from a horse, almost like she's unsure for a split second. It's a tiny movement, but it's unusual for her. Amy is usually confident and steady, especially with horses. So when the trailer shows her hesitating, it suggests something deeper is going on inside her. Something that could affect her ability to trust herself, or make the choices she usually makes with ease. That single moment tells us that episode 9 might push Amy into a situation where her heart and her instincts clash, forcing her to confront something she hasn't fully dealt with yet, Lou's conflict. On the other hand, seems to come from the pressure around her. There's a shot of her standing at the ranch office desk, gripping the edge with both hands, shoulders tight. She doesn't look angry, she looks tired, like a person trying to keep everything under control, even as the weight grows heavier. This could be related to family issues, work, or a personal struggle she hasn't shared. Whatever it is, the trailer makes it clear that Lou is standing at a point where she must decide whether to push forward or admit she needs help. That moment of hesitation gives episode 9 a sense of emotional danger, because Lou rarely lets cracks show unless things are getting serious. Jack's rising conflict feels quieter, but heavier. There's a shot of him watching someone walk away, his face full of emotion he's trying not to show. It's the kind of look Jack gives when he wants to protect his family, but knows he can't fix everything. His role in episode 9 might be to step in as the voice of reason, or the heart that tries to keep everyone together. And the look on his face suggests that keeping the family grounded won't be easy this time. Tim's conflict comes through in motion rather than expression. The trailer shows him pacing outside the barn, stopping, then pacing again. Tim only does this when something is really bothering him. It hints that whatever is happening in episode 9 is personal to him, not just something happening around him. He might be dealing with guilt, responsibility, or a choice he made that is finally catching up to him. The restlessness in his movements adds a layer of urgency to the trailer, and beneath all these individual tensions lies the emotional thread that ties episode 9 together. The sense that the family is slowly being pulled toward a moment that will force hidden feelings into the open. Every glance, every pause, every troubled expression builds the pressure higher. The trailer doesn't show shouting or dramatic confrontations, but it doesn't need to. The real drama is already growing inside each character, quietly pushing them toward decisions that could change their relationships, their futures, and maybe even their place at the ranch. What makes episode 9 so exciting is how the trailer sparks countless questions without giving any real answers. It's the kind of teaser that invites fans to look deeper, connect clues, and imagine what could be coming next. And because Heartland is known for emotional turning points hidden inside quiet moments, viewers have already started forming theories based on even the smallest hints. One major theory growing in the fandom focuses on Amy's emotional state. The shot of her pausing near the troubled horse has led fans to wonder if episode 9 might force Amy to confront something from her past, an unresolved memory, promise she made, or a fear she's been avoiding. Heartland has always tied Amy's healing journey to the horses she helps. So the idea that this particular horse might mirror her inner struggle feels very possible. Some fans believe episode 9 might be the beginning of a new chapter for Amy, not just in her work, but in her personal life. The trailer's soft, reflective tone around her certainly supports that idea. Another popular theory centers around Lou. The tension in her scenes has sparked speculation that she's facing a challenge that could affect the ranch or her role in the family. Maybe she's dealing with pressure she refuses to admit, or maybe she's hiding something she's not ready to share. The brief moment of her gripping the desk hints at a breaking point. Fans think she might be preparing for a decision that could surprise everyone, something that changes her direction, or forces her to step back before she can move forward. Again, Jack's worried expression also plays a major role in fan predictions. Heartland viewers know that when Jack senses trouble, something big is coming. The shot of him watching someone walk away has led to theories that episode 9 could bring a difficult conversation or a tense family disagreement. Some fans think he might be stepping in to keep the peace before emotions get too high, while others believe he may face a personal challenge that he has tried to hide from the rest of the family. Either way, the quiet heaviness in his eyes suggests a turning point for him, too. And then there's Tim, whose pacing sparks yet another wave of speculation. His restlessness hints that something important is weighing on him, maybe a responsibility he wasn't prepared for, or a situation he knows he must fix before it grows out of control. Fans think episode 9 might force Tim into a rare moment of vulnerability, where he has to confront a mistake or reach out for support in a way he usually avoids. His storyline could add unexpected heart to the episode. When you put all these theories together, one thing becomes clear: episode 9 is shaping up to be a major emotional shift in season 19, not because of large dramatic events, but because of the personal battles each character seems ready to face. The episode might be the point where everyone finally stops running from the truth, opening doors to new challenges and fresh beginnings. This is the power of Heartland. The biggest changes often start with the quietest moments, and the episode 9 trailer gives us just enough to believe that every character is about to step into a moment that will shape the rest of the season. What makes episode 9 feel so important even before it airs is the weight the trailer carries underneath every frame. This isn't just another chapter in season 19. It feels like the moment where all the quiet struggles, hidden emotions, and unspoken worries finally come together. There's a sense that every character is standing close to a change they can't delay any longer. The trailer doesn't show explosions, dramatic arguments, or huge plot twists. Instead, it gives us something much more powerful: the feeling of a family reaching a point where they must face what they've been holding inside. Amy's emotional journey appears to be the heart of this episode. Her silence in the trailer isn't empty, it's full of meaning. The way she pauses near the horse, the thoughtful look she gives the small object in her hand, and the quiet moments where she seems lost in her own thoughts all suggest that she's about to open a new chapter in her healing. Episode 9 could be a moment where she lets herself feel something she has pushed aside, or finally understands what she needs to move forward. Heartland has always been at its strongest when it lets Amy grow in subtle, honest ways, and this episode seems ready to offer one of those growth moments.